Yes, guys, you're welcome back to Smokey's football channel. I hope you guys are doing good. Well, the boring international break is finally over. I hate international breaks. It's like a break from something good. I never ever get to watch any of the matches though, even Nigeria's match, England, anybody's match. I don't watch anybody's match during the international break. But maybe if it's a competition, maybe if it's the World Cup or, a proper competition, maybe I would watch. But when it comes to just international breaks, maybe qualifiers, or I'm not always interested. Anyways, club football is back and we are all excited to watch our teams play. For Chelsea, there's been a lot going on. Over the week, I've been trying to make a video concerning this civil war that is going on at Chelsea. That's the war of words and all that between Todd Boehly and Ekbali. My take on this is, I believe Todd Boehly has been used. Because initially, we were made to believe that this club was being sold to Todd Boehly because, he had some sort of sporting experience, because he's worked in a sporting firm before. I think he's worked with Lakers or so. And we were made to believe that because of his, exploit in that team, the way he was able to reshape the team and his team started, progressing and all, we were made to believe that he was going to do the same thing here at Chelsea. And the fact that he promised, do a lot of marquee signings and everything, we were excited. But I will tell you for a fact that everybody, thought we were just, that Todd Boehly was going to be, the one that everything that concerns Chelsea revolves around. But as we would have it, Todd Boehly brought in Clearly Capital, and Clearly Capital is an investment firm. And so I'm not really surprised about what is going on now, because an investment firm would only want to buy products and sell for a higher price, and that's exactly what they are doing with players now. And that's why they are signing a lot of players. So to them, they see Chelsea as they see Chelsea players as products. And I was doing an analogy with one of my friends, and I said, okay, just see it like you have a shop and you have, a lot of items in the shop. Your principal aim is just to sell these items at a higher price. Maybe you bought an item for, say, maybe you bought a bottle. Maybe you bought it for, let's say you bought it for $5 and you sell it for maybe $10. Okay, that's about 100%. But assuming you sell it for like $6, you bought it for $5 and you sell it for $6, you've still made profit. That's what investment firm is all about. So that's why you see them buying a lot of players, average players, cheap players, just like you're buying cheap products and you're trying to make as much profit on each product. So if I'm buying, instead of going to buy maybe a proper bottle like this, maybe for like, let's assume it's for like $1,000, and you tend to sell it for like maybe 1,200. It might be difficult for me to sell this for 1,200. But if I buy something like this for maybe $5, it's a lot easier for me to sell this for $6 than to sell this for $1,500. If you get what I mean. So they now buy a whole lot of this and flip it and sell for $6, make their $1 on each item, and everybody's happy. So that's the logic behind, that's what I think is the logic behind all these players that signing players that are unproven, average players, and it's crazy. But it is what it is. I think Todd Boehly has finally woke up from his slumber, and I respect the fact that he's able to speak up now, but it's a little too late because they now have a controlling power. And having a controlling power in the club, it's going to be hard for them to just, sell their shares off like that. For me, my best case scenario would be for maybe a Saudi billionaire to just come over and buy the shares from both of them, both Todd Boehly and Clearly. And, we just build on what we have now. I said Saudi because Saudis are, they already have the money. They never worry about the money. They just want to grow. Just like the likes of Man City, PSG, they already have the money. They are not worrying about making profit. If at all they want to worry about profit, it's just for sustainability. And how much do you need to sustain the club for it to run by itself? It's really not much compared to wanting to draft out a profit-making scheme for the team. Anyways, that's what I feel a Saudi billionaire should come over and buy the team entirely. But if not, if I have to choose, I would prefer Todd Boehly because at least he has a sporting knowledge. Not much, but at least he has a sporting knowledge. He understands what sports entails. That's that. Let's put that aside. We have an important match to play tomorrow against Bournemouth. Yes, it's one of those matches Chelsea should be winning. During Zamareska's press conference, he said a lot, and that gives us a clear picture of what we should be expecting tomorrow. Yes, he said Lavia is still, Lavia is getting close to fitness, but he's still not ready for tomorrow's match. Rhys James needs more time. So he talked about Kani Chukwuemeka also coming back into the team because they could not resolve the issue with him, leaving the team, leaving for another team. Then he talked about Ben Chilwell being, infused back into the team and, a couple of things. And what I've been able to deduce from that is, you can remember a couple of press conferences back, he said that when they asked him questions about the size of the squad, and he said he was just working with 23 players at the moment, that he's not working with the rest of the team, that the other members of the team have been exiled and, they have to train with the reserves also. At that point, I was thinking, okay, yes, that's true, but thinking of Clear Lake and what they really are, an investment firm, well, would they really go that route? I believe he's being paid to do a job, and the job is to develop the players. So I believe over time, if they are not able to resolve selling the players to other teams or, putting them on loans to other teams, I believe he will still be given that responsibility of infusing them back into the team and, improving their market value one way or the other. I feel that's what is going on now, because when he was talking about Chilwell and he was talking about Kani Chukwuemeka, he was clear that he wasn't going to bring them back into the team. But in this particular press conference, he's already, changing. But let's see how it goes. Yeah, for that match, my predicted lineup would be something like this. Roberto Sanchez in goal, Cucurella left back, Levi Colwill and Fofana centre back. And on the right, since Malo Gusto is still not fit from what Maresca said, that's the dicey part, I think he would play a Disasi. I would have loved him to try maybe Achimpong or somebody there, but I know he's going to play Disasi on that right back. Then in the middle, we have the usual Caicedo, Enzo Fernandez, then Palmer up front with them. Then on the flanks, we have Noni Madueke on the right. And on the left, I don't know. Would he play Neto once again? Would he play Sancho? Would he play João Felix? Or would he start Nkunku? Because I feel Nkunku has been, gradually left out of the team. I don't know for what reason, because he was already blending into the team. For me, I would rather play Nkunku for this next match, or stick to your guns and play Sancho and let everybody have a time, assess everybody around. Then you can keep rotating that way. I don't know, it's his decision. But for my own team, my predicted lineup, it would be Nkunku on that left flank. And up front is straightforward, Nicholas Jackson. So that is my predicted lineup for tomorrow's game. And my predicted scoreline for tomorrow, I'm predicting a 3-0 win for Chelsea, because I believe Enzo Maresca mentioned in his press conference that he's been working on, the defense and how to stop the team from conceding maybe during transitions or counters or whatever. So I believe with whatever he's been able to do in these 2 weeks, at least he should be able to shut out the door to Bournemouth. He should be able to clip a clean sheet against Bournemouth. So I'm predicting a 3-0 win for Chelsea tomorrow. A couple of other matches that might be interesting this weekend is Arsenal versus Tottenham. Well, that match is going to be a tough one. It's a must-watch for me. Is it Sunday or is it tomorrow or Sunday? I'm not even sure. Anyway, it's going to be a must-watch match because now the teams are a bit more balanced. Although I still feel Arsenal just edge Tottenham a bit with the other players, considering the fact that Odegaard is injured. I think it's Declan Rice injured. I'm not sure. They have a couple of injuries in that team at the moment right now, and it's going to be a major factor in that match. But let's see how it goes. But I feel at the end of the day, Arsenal might just win or, take a draw out of that match. Let's see how it goes. So that is my preview for this match tomorrow. Let me know what you feel in the comment section about all that I've said concerning the civil war between Todd Boehly and Clear Lake Capital and Egbali, and about what, the team, the what Clearlake is trying to do, signing players and all, and what I said about Arsenal and Tottenham match. And let me know what your predictions would be for the other matches. Like, do you feel Man U is going to lose to Southampton tomorrow, which I doubt. I believe Manchester United is going to win that match comfortably, despite what a lot of people think. Yes, let me know what you feel in the comment section. If you're new here, do endeavor to subscribe. Click on the bell notification button to get notified anytime I drop a new video. Give us a thumbs up and leave comments in the comment section. Till next time, peace.